See how it spins like that? That's how I never know if we're live or not.
Although I often hear you and Steph saying, "Are we live?
Are we live?
Are we on?
Are we live? I don't know. We must be live. Hi, everybody. It's So Live with Steph and Eileen. And as you can tell, Steph is not here, but joining me today is my mom, Peggy, and my other mom, Pat Minnick. So we are going to have a good old time tonight. So we'll wait a couple minutes and let everybody join. Don't forget to say hello when you come on. Now I can put this away or behind me. Clear the table, clear the deck, as they say.
It's messy.
You can't see it, so it's not really messy.
No matter.
No, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. So I hope everybody has fabulous weekend plans. They've got some like different stuff going on over here now.
What?
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. See, now these two know the confusion that I have when I'm looking at stuff over here. And the camera keeps on going like super bright and then it will go dark again. So I don't know. See, now it's dark. So I don't know what's going on there.
And it does say live up there in the left.
It does. Yeah, so we're live right now.
And we have somebody posted something.
7 people.
So Nancy Jansen. Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Thank you for letting us know we are live.
Yay. We are live. Yep. Yeah. So now we have to watch what we say. No swear words. Just kidding.
See, I'm a Jersey girl, so you got to kind of watch me.
All right, so let's get started. So as I said earlier, hello everybody. This is my mom, and this is my mom, yes. Peggy. This is my other mom, Pat. So they are co-hosting with me today. Since Steph is gone, she is out west. Somebody said, "Go west, young man," and she went. Not really. She's out west right now. So we will have her back next week. So if you miss her beautiful face and smile, she will be back next week. But we are so happy you guys joined us tonight. Hello, Miss Lynn. How are you this evening? Hope all is well. And Sherry. Hi, guys.
And you'll notice it takes 2 of us to fill in for Steph.
That's how awesome Steph is.
And as I lean forward, because I can't read the screen, who are you people?
Yeah. So Sherry Rich Johnson, Lynn Kramer, and Nancy Jansen have all said hello tonight. So
and thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Give us a holler if you cannot hear us. So sometimes the microphone goes in and out. So if you miss something, just say, huh? Or type, huh? And let us know, and we'll try to correct that too. So we're still trying to figure out the kinks and bugs, but
one of these days, having fun. It will look really good.
Yep, we're just having fun. So let's get started. We're going to do our announcements. We're going to show our favorite things for this week. Of course, from the Country Register, we're going to do a local business spotlight. We have a little something demo with a t-shirt tote that we're going to show you how to make and why we're making those. What's new in the shop this week, what's for sale, and maybe something about what's happening next time. So let's get started. So announcements. As you all know, you may have thought we might be in New Cara today. Obviously, we are not in New Cara. Since Steph had to go out west, we couldn't make the New Cara trip. So since she works both at New Cara as a pharmacist and here at the shop, we wanted to make sure that she was there. And so we will be going to New Cara to do a fashion show and have some fun with Miss Sue there. But that is to be determined. So we will let
Can't
you
wait
know.
For that.
Yeah,
Fashion show.
That's going to be
fun.
fun. Yes. So this Monday, the 31st, Memorial Day, we will be closed. So we will be observing our Memorial Day holiday. Never forget those that gave their lives for this country. So it's very important that we observe that. Shop Hop starts the next day, Tuesday, the 1st of June. And oh my gosh, you guys, I don't even have my pattern done. I know. So bad. My goal is I'm staying behind tonight. I'm finishing that sucker and I'm going to get it to the print shop.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So get your magazines. We still have a few left. Come on and get them in. Your passport is in here. Again, they have the kids' passport. So lots of great patterns in here. Lots of fun little articles. And a great guide and tour of shop hop in Iowa. So all these different shops in Iowa. I am wearing the winter tour of the All Iowa Shop Hop shirt. It's a lovely V-neck shirt, fitted.
Nice.
It's a really, really great t-shirt. So we have some of those for you that we can start selling June 1st. We also have this really awesome tote bag.
Ooh, nice. Good size.
Good
Yeah,
canvas
I like the
size. Yep.
colors.
And I have everything that we're almost doing in tonight's show in here just to demonstrate all the fun stuff that you could fit in here, including, and I know you guys have seen this before, but I'd be remiss if I did not show it to you again. The
My favorite color.
Shop Hop red wine tumbler, insulated wine tumbler. So you can put wine in there, you can put coffee, whatever your drink of choice might be. So looking forward to Shop Hop. And of course, our Marty and Me Club has started, but that does not mean you cannot join us. So call us and we can get you set up for the next Marty and Me Club, which starts in the next one will be in June. And we can prorate the class for you and we'll get you taken care of because it's a really fun class, really great group of girls that are there. And it's just fun. We like to do Marty and Me. So Marty, Michelle. So that's all I have. Let's move on to favorite things. Which one of you guys wants to do your favorite things first?
Peggy.
Mom?
Okay.
Okay, Mom.
Favorite things. Well, when Eileen asked me to pick out my favorite thing, I thought about, okay, what, there's really not much in the shop that I don't love. So it's really hard. And I glanced over the shelf in the shop and I came up with this little girl. And I remember when we had her up on the wall. And
See how pale she is?
she looks so pathetic.
Let me move her forward so you guys
Actually,
can
we
see her.
had the little scarf just on the shelf, and we didn't have anything. So Eileen got some heads, and we put them on there, and they look pretty pathetic. And so several months later, I thought, oh, what it needs is a face. It has a face, but no expression. So what we did is, you've probably seen it. We put some eyes on her, and isn't she glam? So I'm just having fun. There's a lot of other things that are really neat, and I happen to think about the fact that this weekend is a very special weekend for all of us who have family and friends and whatnot.
So I'm going to interrupt you, Mom, real quick because I didn't hear you. So Mom's favorite thing are our mannequin heads with the eyelashes on them. Because when they didn't have the eyelashes on them, they look kind of creepy. So Mom put eyelashes on them, and now they're not so creepy. So that's Mom's favorite thing. So now go ahead, Mom.
Okay. So all of us have family and friends that have served. Some of them have come back and had to do a lot of repair work on the inside to function well. So we're honoring people who have been in the military, lost their lives. That's what Memorial Day is about. But we also have family members who struggle. So this weekend is a memorial to those people who have given it all and are trying to come back. Those who came back and are dealing with the battle scars, the inside battle scars. So here's to our country and to those who served. We have a couple of things behind us just to remember all of those people. I personally, my first husband was a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Hoorah. Semper Fi.
It's Eileen's dad, and he is with the Lord. And I have several brothers who served in various parts of the military, Army, Air Force,
Navy.
yes, and have a grandson who is in the Coast Guard. So they serve us at a very high call, and appreciate them a lot. I know you guys do too.
And Steph, if you guys know Steph's dad, Chuck Semler, he was in the Air Force. So Steph has a connection with the armed forces as well, and she loves military. That's why we're called Valor Shop. It's near and dear to our hearts. Pat, you have.
We're an Air Force family. My husband Mark, son-in-law Eric, and my son Chris. Son Chris is buried at the Veterans Cemetery at Van Meter. It's really an impressive cemetery. They have this gorgeous statue of an eagle there. So if you're ever in the area of Van Meter, just drive on up the long drive up the hill, and look around. One thing that always strikes me is every time we go, there are more and more graves there. So, but it's a very needed cemetery. Veterans can go be buried there and their spouse. There's no charge. So it's really a wonderful addition to the state of Iowa.
I didn't even know about it.
Oh,
By the way you describe it, Chris, sounds like the Willamette National Cemetery in Oregon.
Oh.
The hills and whatnot.
mm-hmm.
Very beautifully landscaped with architecture and statues and such. So, and we need to remember all those guys that came back and are suffering with mental health issues. Suicide is very high, and
Yes.
we need to be praying that they get the help they need.
Yep. So, you guys, have a fantastic, safe Memorial Day,
Yes.
but keep in mind what it's really all about. It's those that left to keep our freedoms free, and we just really appreciate that. So, Pat, what is your favorite thing?
Favorite thing. I love foundation paper piecing. And right now I'm working on a test block for an online magazine. And so I have, if I can reach, I have a bad shoulder. I broke my arm right before Christmas. So this is my bad arm. So I will just keep reaching
Let
and
me know.
reaching and reaching.
Oh, here, let me get this. You got it? Okay.
Sure. So if you're into foundation paper piecing, add a quarter ruler. I'm over here. Add a border ruler. Got to have one. You can do it with a regular ruler.
That's the best.
But these are the best, different sizes. Look at all these. Fantastic. And
That one?
the granddaddy of them all. You never know what you need. I have, I don't know how many sizes.
That's a grand poobah of them.
You bet. You bet. So this is just, if you've never done foundation paper piecing, call the shop, ask for a class.
Yep. We do have a class available. We don't have one set on the books, but you call us and we'll coordinate times and we'll make it happen.
And once you get into it, if you love it, it's all the basics are the same. Sewing on a straight line. So when you are in the class and you learn the basics, then you're ready for the supreme patterns.
Yes.
Hobbs Designs.
These,
Chris Hobbs,
yes.
local gal, sweetheart of a gal, Chris. Trophy Buck.
Yes.
Polar Bear. This is cute.
When I saw that for the first time, I was just so impressed by how it all came together and how cute it was.
Yeah,
it's
adorable.
And the color of love.
That one's beautiful.
This is gorgeous. I've been collecting fabric for mine. Mine is not going to be rainbow colors. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'll bring it in when it's done. But this is all paper piecing. Sign up for a class, learn how to do it, and then grab Chris's patterns because they're fabulous.
And if you didn't know, Chris has a new one coming out. So stay tuned next week because we are going to be featuring her new pattern next week.
It is amazing. I have to make two of them. I have two great grandsons, 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they are both getting quilts made with Chris's pattern.
Very cool. So stay tuned next week. So my favorite thing, ladies, is my rotary tool, my rotary cutter, Quilter Select. And as you could tell, this is ours that we've been using in the shop, and you can't even see where it says Quilter Select on it anymore. That's what it should be like. You see that Quilter Select on there? I have been up in the office so much lately, and with Steph being gone, I'm now down in the shop, and so I'm actually doing some cutting and things, and I forgot how much I love this thing. So all this week, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. I love this rotary cutter. So you guys, I highly suggest everybody should have this in their arsenal. It's a good weighted rotary cutter. It's got some grippies on the side. It has some nice safety protections with this, I don't know what you call it, safety guide back thing. And as you see, it swings both ways, so that way you can cut right or left-handed. And it is just amazing. I love this thing. So you guys, you need to get yourself one of these. If you do anything at all to improve your tool selection in your quilt room, you need one of these. So that's my favorite thing. So moving on, what's next? Oh, the country register. So since Steph is not here, Steph is our baker. She is the lady who loves to bake, and we love it when she does bake. Since she's not here, we are not doing anything like that this time. But I did find a lovely article in the Country Register that talks about butterfly gardens. So I'm going to kick this one over to Mom because she's the gardener in the family. I kill plants.
Well, apparently this was your idea too.
Yeah. So Dwayne has a plant upstairs that he's left me to water, and I'm really hoping I keep it alive. So Dwayne, if you're watching, I'm so sorry if I kill it ahead of time.
No green thumb.
No green thumb. No green thumb. So, Mom, what did you learn in our butterfly article? And it's called Butterfly Gardens by Kathy Anderson.
Okay, so this is where it's at in the register. And Eileen highlighted it. I circled a bunch of things. There are quite a few flowers that draw butterflies and bees for pollination and whatnot. I was surprised. I actually had quite a few of these in my garden back in Washington State. I had cornflowers. I had black-eyed Susans. I had zinnias. I had what else here? Oh, I don't know.
You had rhododendrons and azaleas.
And azaleas, yes. So there's a lot of different kinds of flowers. Some of them don't come back every year. Some of them do. But Eileen took a little trip to Red Granite Farms out near where she lives.
So they are west of us here on E18. And I drive past them every single day going home and coming to work. It's a cute little farm. Most of you probably have been there. It's absolutely beautiful, cute little farm. So I picked a few things up.
She did. And my husband and I were visiting another state this last weekend for a conference.
So, Mom, if you're going to talk, don't talk that direction, talk that direction.
It's hard to remember that.
Yeah. So look at this purple. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's so pretty.
Yes, it is.
It has no scent.
It's a Meadow Sage. And I can just see this. What is the
So it's full sun to part shade.
Yeah, it gets to about 18 inches tall. And so it'd be a good border. You know, those lower things go right in front of it. That'd be the next tier up in a garden where you want to create a border. And
so Mom, make sure you're talking louder.
Yes. And then this is a butterfly flower acephalus. And I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I don't think it's going to come out.
Yeah, so looks like this one's possibly not going to get too tall.
No, so
but it's a yellow flower. And
get you closer. Oop, there we go. See that beautiful bunch of hello yellow, it says.
Oh, hello.
And all of these are perennials, which means they'll come back every year.
Yay. Unless you kill them.
Unless you kill them.
Yeah. And it kind of smells good. I mean, it doesn't smell like a flower or anything, but it has a nice fragrance. Look how tight this is. That's really pretty. That's what that's going to look like. Well, let's see here.
Oh, there you go.
Isn't that pretty color?
So these are called bee balms. So this is a whole genre of plant called a bee balm. And these not only attract butterflies, they also attract bees, hence the name bee balm. And Mom, why do we want bees in our garden?
Gosh, I do not know. Well, bees, first of all, pollinate.
Oh, this one. This is called cat mint. Not catnip, but cat mint.
And this is Kitten Around is the name of the color. It's cute. And there are several others over here.
Yep. We have a daylily that we're told attracts the butterflies as well.
That's what that one looks like, if you can see it.
And that's a taller plant. And then we have another bee balm that has a red, or excuse me, more pink.
Kind of a corally color. So you can really snazz up your garden just by putting in some things that will attract bees and.
Oh, those are your eyelashes, Mom. I thought that was a bug.
I did too.
Caterpillar,
Oh my God.
caterpillar.
Nope, this
But
eyelashes.
we want flowers to bring bees so they'll pollinate not only the flowers, but they'll go to our gardens, our fruit and vegetable gardens, and pollinate there as well. And it's always, they do a lot of, they have a lot of concerns about us losing our bee population. And so we can do our part and make things pretty at the same time.
There was a little bug there. I squished it though. It's gone.
Thank
So,
you.
fun fact. So, 80% of the world's plant population, 80% of the world's plant population is pollinated by bees. So if we lose the bees, we're in trouble.
And if we lose the bees, we don't get honey.
We don't get honey. So this is some honey that I picked up at Red Granite Farms. It's from a local apiarist or a beekeeper. So we thought we'd try a little bit. Now Pat's not going to try any.
I'm type 1 diabetic, so I don't do that.
Oh, that's good flavor. That's very good flavor. Oh, I like that. So it's from Buyer's Bees. So you can go to buyersbees.com, or you can also go out to Red Granite Farm, which is on E18. You can also visit redgranitefarm.com. They are a featured local business. They're not directly in Story City, but they aren't far off. And they have some great produce. They have perennials, shrubs, annuals, succulents, herbs, vines. They have eggs, fresh farm eggs. So if you guys love to bake with the fresh farm eggs or just cook with them, those are fabulous. So you guys can go out there, opened, what is it, Tuesday? Let's see, I wrote down here. This is why I write things down, because I wouldn't remember it. Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they have the cutest big black dog. I don't know if it's a Labrador or what kind of a dog it is. So cute, so friendly, and she's only 2 years old. I think her name is Kelsey, if I remember correctly. So you guys can go and say hi to Kelsey too. So sweet.
And get your honey.
And get your honey.
It's good.
It's very good. It's very, very good. So what are we going to talk about? So I have to look to see, what am I doing? I don't know. That was our local. Oh, they opened in 2007, if you guys didn't know that. So I just want to throw that in there. So we are on to our demo. I hinted at making something with a t-shirt that was not a t-shirt quilt, because you all know how I feel about t-shirt quilts. I'm not really down with.
Feel about t-shirt quilts?
I'm not psyched. Have you ever done a t-shirt quilt?
I've quilted them.
Okay.
I hate to quilt them for other people. Megan started. I told Megan, why did you do a t-shirt quilt while you're in high school? And she didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. About 2 months before she graduated, I think I want to make a t-shirt quilt. It's still in my basement.
Oh,
She graduated high school.
Megan.
She graduated college. She's now a seminary student.
Megan.
And we have pieces and parts of her high school t-shirt quilt in my basement. So no, I do not like them.
Hello, Casey. Oh, and you guys, Stephanie is on there. So if you guys wanted to say hi to Stephanie, she is on there. So you guys say hello, Miss Stephanie.
Casey is my granddaughter in Maryland.
And she has the cutest 2 little boys. They're adorable. They're the 1 and 4-year-old that Pat mentioned earlier. So
yes,
so cute. Okay, so anyways, grab your t-shirts, guys. These are the t-shirts that maybe you're like, or maybe they have a memory and you want to, do something with them. You don't want to do a t-shirt quilt because that's just way too involved, and that's okay. Because so grab your t-shirts. So I'm going to put links out to the tutorial that I found on the website for you guys later on, so that you guys can have the same little tutorial. I time myself making my very first, we don't need to put that up there, making my very first one. It took me 11 minutes. Now, the tutorial claims 10 minutes, but I'm assuming that's after you figured out how to make it. So that's how stinking easy it is. So you're just going through and you're just grabbing your t-shirts, right? So any old t-shirt. This one says, "Good fences make good neighbors." Robert Frost.
When I first heard that, I thought, how rude.
So like Eleanor Burns, we throw it behind her back. Now.
You must have always had nice neighbors if you thought that was rude.
I guess. You know, when you're in
Okay.
a neighborhood.
So now, throw the bag behind your back because we're like Eleanor Burns, and that's what we do. So you find a t-shirt, and the thicker the t-shirt, the better. So sometimes some of our nicer t-shirts are kind of thin and whatnot. We want a good, sturdy t-shirt. So obviously it doesn't have to be plain, but it needs to be heavy duty if possible. So now the first thing we do is we get our scissors and we cut the sleeves off and we cut the collar off.
Can you use a rotary cutter?
You may use a rotary cutter. Yes, you can. I did not use a rotary cutter. What I did find is if I fold my shirt in half like this with the print or the front side out, I can simply cut both sleeves off at the same time and cut my collar all at once just like that. Like so, like that. So there you go. So now that's done. Next step. You need to decide how deep you want your tote bag to be. So if you are going to be putting in this piece of paper, you can simply use this piece of paper to measure the depth of where you want to start cutting the fringe, because yes, we are going to be putting fringe on this, of the bag. Okay, so now what you will do is you will open this up, and I use, Mom, can you hand me that ruler, please?
Life is better with fringe, let me tell you.
That's true. So I just used this ruler. This is our, what is this, 2.5 by 18-inch ruler. I just laid it on the top of wherever I decided I was going to cut my fringe up to, and then just cut away at the bottom up to the ruler. So you see now it's nice and lovely fringe. Now, if you wanted to, because you thought this was really cool summer attire, you could at this point still wear it as a shirt, put it on. You have basically I
just realized this is one of our mission shirts.
This is one of our mission shirts. So you have a tank top that has this cool 1970s fringe effect. And now you're good to go for the summertime. Or you can keep going. Actually, I need that back. So now, here is where a decision has to be made.
Okay.
Do you want the fringe to show on the outside? Or would you rather not have fringe showing on the outside of your tote bag? If you would like your fringe to show on the outside, you will start tying your knots now. If you don't want your fringe to show on the outside and you would like it to be on the inside, you will turn your t-shirt inside out and you will tie the fringe thusly. So, got that? Make sense?
Sure do.
Like so, like that.
But
All
why
right.
you'd put them on the inside is beyond me. But
If you wanted more of a finished look.
Oh.
If you wanted more of a finished look. Now remember, instead of actually cutting fringe and messing with all this jazz, you could use your sewing machine and just turn it inside out and sew it, yada, yada, yada. This is the no-sew method, and it's fun. It's great for kids and whatnot. So,
that would be a good idea.
This is what I've learned, and I am going to, I might have to do this. I did not plan this one out very well. So we're going to tip you down and we're going to see if we can do this. So basically you're going to be tying your front string to your back string. And you're going to go across and do that. Now watch what I do. So if this is my first tie, I'm going to take, this is my right hand, this is my left hand. Don't mind the jiggly arms, just watch my hands. So I'm going to tie it tight just like that. My right hand, I'm going to drop, I'm going to lower this so you can see it. I'm going to drop that string just up here. So this is all of my strings down here. This is the one I just dropped. I'm going to keep the left one in my hand. I'm going to go to my next set of front and back strips, and I am going to tie these two together. Actually, I'm going to drop that one. I'm going to tie these two together, bring this right hand one up to the top just like this. I am now going to grab this other top one with one in my left hand. I'm going to tie it. The reason why I had to drop that first one back here is because that's my first set. So what's that is doing is that is closing up the hole that's happening between these 4 strings. or 2 sets. Did that make sense?
Did to me.
Okay, so I'm going to repeat that process. So I'm going to tie these two. It really doesn't matter which way you tie it. Of course, I'm doing it sideways. So bring the right hand one to the top, grab that other one at the top, and tie it to the one that's remaining in my left hand. And I usually do a double knot on this one, okay? So I complete that process all the way across. Then I come back and I check for any holes. And if there's any holes, then I just tie another knot. Okay, so very simple. This is the longest part of the whole process. And bring it back up so you can see these lovely ladies' faces. So now, like I said, if you decided that you wanted to have your fringe on the inside, this is what your t-shirt tote bag will look like. So it's all on the inside. Now you have bulk in there. You can decide that you can trim out all of that extra bulk if you want, or leave it. So this is your tote bag. And if you didn't like having these be so wide, you can cut them back more, but we'll just leave it. And then this one, which I think I agree with you girls, is more fun. A fringe on the outside. So now you have this very cute tote bag. And what are we going to do with these tote bags?
Well, first of all, before you go there,
oh yeah,
I can see putting wooden beads on here.
You could.
Decorating it, especially if the shirt is pretty nice to begin with, and giving it as a gift for Christmas.
You can.
Or birthday.
That would be a great idea.
It'd be good for little kids to do for grandma.
Yep.
For various things.
This is a great idea. If you have a gift you want to give and you don't have a bag, you could just grab an old nice t-shirt, quickly make one of these up, throw it in a bag. Now they have a reusable tote bag as well as their gift. But the purpose of us teaching you guys how to do this, and for me giving you a more detailed link of how to make these t-shirt bags, is to support our local food bank, our Loaves and Fishes here in Story City. So my mom volunteers. Get you in here, Mom. Falling off the camera here. My mom volunteers with her church at the local Loaves and Fishes. And one of my neighbors had mentioned that she makes these t-shirt bags for the Des Moines Food Bank. So they put, as people come in to get their food, they put the food in these bags. They're reusable, they're washable, and then they can come back and use them again, obviously. And it's just a great way to reuse and upcycle t-shirts that you guys are just sitting in your closet, because you all know you have t-shirts sitting in your closet doing nothing. We should do something good.
Yeah.
So, Mom, tell us about the food bank.
Yeah, the food bank. I don't know when it opened. I've only been here a couple of years, but our church is this year the administrative. We are doing the administrative part of the food bank this year. It rotates around. There are 10 churches in the area that help with the food bank, and one church typically will take on the task for a whole year of keeping track of all the stats and whatnot, and then going to the going shopping for restocking shelves and that sort of thing. We do get orders every other week from the food bank down in Des Moines, but in between time, we need to go and restock. So we go and find bargains.
So usually Wednesdays, Mom will stop in because her and her friend Sherry from Harvest Eat Free will come in, and they go go shopping, and then they restock the food bank. So Mom, I always know when it is because she stops and says, hello. This last time yesterday, she called me. They were at Cafe Eta getting something to eat, and I said, Mom, can you bring me a coffee? So she brought me a coffee, and that's when I asked, "What would you guys use these?" And Sherry's like, "Yeah, because we're out of bags." So, and that's the other thing I wanted to mention is the fact that if you guys have those Walmart grocery bags, the plastic grocery bags that everybody
Dollar Tree,
everybody collects them. Bring those to our shop. We'll collect those, and then when Mom comes through on a Wednesday, I'll chuck them at her, and she'll take them to the food bank because they just need bags. So.
Yeah. we have quite a few families that need that support right now, and it's great to see them come in and know that they'll be able to supply their pantry and
Yes.
cupboards for another week. We're open on Saturdays. And if you feel like you might fall into a category, even though it might be temporary, you can come in and fill out the form that we need to have you fill out, and then
For volunteering?
no, for actually receiving
Oh,
groceries.
okay,
So
okay.
it's open to anybody.
Okay.
And your church, if you attend church, one of the churches in the area, you might already be part of it and just volunteering every 10th Saturday to um, to help people who come by and need to help have shopper assistance. We had one lady that came by because we do get things from the various supermarkets here, Hy-Vee. Um, um, we do get some things from Walmart from time to time. We get things from farmers who are gleaning from some of the fields and that sort of thing.
Doesn't Megan do her annual um, maxi pad?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that tied with the loaves and fishes?
Some are given to Loaves and Fish. It's not part of Loaves and
Okay.
Fishes,
Okay.
but some of them go there. They go to the schools. Megan can tell you all about that.
Yeah.
stuff.
So loaves and fishes also helps out like with feminine products and things like that because
And diverse.
Yep. So it's more than just food.
Mm-hmm.
So other than people needing signing up if they need it, they can also be, we can donate, we can volunteer. So if you go out to their website, which I believe I'll add that link to, the foodbankiowa.org/agency. I'll put the link on. You guys can see opportunities and ways that you guys can help out, either by donating or volunteering or getting involved in other ways.
Yeah, we've been really blessed because first part of this year, we were able to move from a rather small space that needed some TLC that we weren't able to give it because we weren't the owners, to a much larger place that the Guys and Girls
Guys with Grills. Remember Guys with Grills? Unfortunately and sadly, they're no longer there. However, that is now where the new Loaves and Fishes is, and it's a much nicer facility.
Yes, it is. And so that's what we use, and we get goods, bread, pastries, and stuff like that from the Hy-Vee,
Walmart.
Yeah, and Fairway.
Fairway. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Fairway didn't donate, but they gave us a discount on the hamburger.
Oh, good.
So we really are blessed to have such generous patrons in the area to help us.
Yeah. So make your t-shirt tote, not t-shirt quilt, t-shirt tote. Get those, and if you guys want, you can either bring those here to us, and we'll be sure to give them to Mom to send along with her to Loaves and Fishes when she goes to restock. It's a great opportunity for you guys to, if you're looking for a way to give back or to do something in community, this takes no money out of your pocket whatsoever. There's nothing involved except for an old t-shirt and a pair of scissors.
And it frees up room in your closets and drawers.
Yes, so you can buy more clothes that are
Vacation Bible School.
Yeah.
Craft ideas.
Yep.
If you don't have T-shirts, go to Affordables.
There you go. Support Affordables by getting some t-shirts there to turn into totes that you can then send on over to Loaves and Fishes. So,
Keeping it local.
Here's what we're going to do at, I was going to say Story City, but we are in Story City. At It's So Tempting, for the month of June for Shop Hop, all you shop hoppers, here's what we're going to do. You bring in a canned food or non-perishable item that is in date, not an outdated one, that's in date, and you will receive one free fat quarter. So that's one free fat quarter per customer per visit. So you can bring me a whole grocery bag load of these goodies, non-perishable items that we can then give to the food bank, and you'll get one free fat quarter, okay? So for the month of June, shop hoppers, and we're talking shop hoppers, bring in your food We'll get you a free fat quarter, and then we'll get that lovely donation to our Loaves and Fishes. So that is what we want to do for June. What's next? What's new? Do we have time? It's 7:09. I think we could show you a few new things that came in. They're batiks. So, and they're kind of different. They're a little wild and crazy. This one, these are from Batik Textiles. This one is like, I don't know. It's almost like
herringbone in a way.
Well, it's like a houndstooth.
Oh, yeah,
Almost,
and
but not quite.
But then it has that barcode, that weird barcode. What do you call that? The QR code, like a QR code in it. It's kind of crazy, kind of zany. I feel like it needs to flow maybe with the Australian fabrics, maybe. So we have that beauty. We have this beautiful yellow and blue, which you guys, what does this remind you of?
I don't know what.
It reminds me of ducks and what's coming up soon.
Duck race.
But our duck race. So you guys check out the GCC website to learn about the duck race and buy your ducks. But yeah, we've got the duck race coming up, and that's what this reminds me of. Oh, Mom's my hand.
I'm Vanna.
I'm Vanna.
Okay. So we have this lovely kind of dark, almost black green. These look like turtles to me. I see turtles when I see this, but it's cute. So we have ducks and turtles.
I see a Martian.
Do you see a Martian?
I see Martians.
Oh, what was that show called?
My favorite
My
Martian.
favorite Martian.
Of course.
Yes. So here is a lovely black.
I love that
pink,
one.
That's pretty.
Pink spots. Oh, I always love black and pink together. Hot pink spots and black. This is where you start maybe not hearing us when we start throwing things in front of you.
I'll translate.
Here we have this really cool blue, purples, and yellow stars. So I think this would be fantastic for a young girl's quilt.
I was just thinking that a little girl would just love to have that. Throw in a few unicorns here and there, and you've got it.
It's so pretty.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty. And this, oh, I love this one. Black with this really kind of blue, really pretty blue print. Like, these are kind of wild and different, you guys, but I'm really digging them. They're cool. And then we have yellow with a kind of the same similar print as our turtle friend. So this one's really, oh yeah. Is this the last one? Oh, there's, there's a lot that came in. Then we have this guy. He's got some purples and some greens. There's a little bit of pink in there. I don't know really if you want to call this an animal print, but you kind of could. This is very cool.
This one has butterflies in it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Or are those dragonflies?
Well, whatever they are.
Dragonflies.
There's some sort of fly that's not a real fly, so we're good with that. So this is very beautiful.
There's the butterfly-ish. And dragonflies. There's everything.
We're calling it both.
You
I
bet.
would really like this one.
Color combination.
It's got this kind of chartreuse and pinks and purples and that's really, is that the last one?
Yep.
So that's it for what's new this week. I have some other things that are new, but I'm gonna wait till next week to show you guys. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't come in the shop and check them out. You should.
She will reveal them if you come in personally.
I will. So our sale items end this Saturday. So we have our garden sale that we've been doing all the month of May. It's 10% off of what we consider to be garden-like items. So 1 yard minimum cut, come and get those. That ends on Saturday, you guys. So you got 2 more days to get that. And of course we have our superior threads, which are buy one, get one half off. And that's it for this time. Next time, Steph will be back.
Yes, she will.
I hope. And we'll be spotlighting another local business person and her lovely pattern line. So
I'm excited.
I am excited too. I'm excited for this next one. And that is all we have for today. So thanks for hanging out with the best quilt shop owners and their family members in Story City. I always flub that up. I never get that right. I love it. So we'll see you same so time.
You know what we mean.
Same so place. Bye guys.
Bye.